So I've started doing some garden cleanup, and these old gooseberries are needing to be removed. I don't want the garden surface to do it because the beehive is right here, and the bees are fairly active today, as you can see. And no, I'm not wearing a bee suit at all. But I don't want the garden surface coming this close, just for safety's sake. But never mind the hardy dars in the background. So I'm basically clipping back all of these gooseberry bushes. These guys self-seed so easily, so I need to pick up all these gooseberries, otherwise each of these is going to be a plant. I've already taken a bunch of them down just to get them away from the beehive, and I'm going to harvest the gooseberries and take it from there. Alright, so I've trimmed as much as I think I'm going to do now. However, I still need to go in and collect each of these little lanterns that have dropped, because each of them has a gooseberry in it, and it will happily self-seed, which is how I ended up with all of this in the first place. I also did a hard trim here in the keyhole garden, and as you can see, there's lots here that I need to harvest. So as you can see, I'm in the process of harvesting. I've barely made a dent in it. I haven't even started on the stuff on the ground, but I wanted to show you one to see what it looks like. Although you can see this whole twig is dry and the little lantern is dry as well. Let's see, what's it like inside. This one, this one was an underachiever. Okay, that can get chucked. And then this one, if it would just focus. What's inside here? Another underachiever. Sad but true. It is what it is, but I'll do this separately. Alright, so I've stopped for the time being, simply because my basket was full, my Tupperware. So now I'm going to remove each one from their little cape, and this is a two-handed job, so I won't be showing too much of the process. And I'll put the berry in another Tupperware, and I'll keep the old capes in the compost. Okay, I've given up at this point. I've decided and learned through the process that the green ones are not worth hassling with. This is the husks and the lanterns. Any gooseberries in there are either still green or overripe or split and beyond. And it has left me with one little Tupperware bucket, just the top one, full of gooseberries. Now for the challenge of figuring out what I'm going to do with them. So I've ended up rinsing them and popping them into a freezer bag. I'm likely to use these in smoothies.